In this video, we will look at constructor reference. You can only use constructor reference in the context of functional interface. You cannot create an instance of class like this, instructor is equal to instructor : new. You can instantiate an object like this, but the interface must be functional interface. Instructor factory is equal to instructor : new. In this case, instructor factory is an interface, and this is a functional interface because it has defined at least one abstract method. In order to use the constructor reference, you need to define a functional interface with an abstract method whose return type is same as the object with which you intend to make a constructor reference. Create a class with a constructor that matches the functional interface abstract method. Now what we'll do is that we'll create a interface for our instructor class, and that interface will be a functional interface because it will define one abstract method, and we'll implement this in IntelliJ. Now let's implement example of constructor reference. So first of all, what we'll do is that we'll create an interface, and this interface is instructor factory. Make sure that you have selected interface, enter. And inside this instructor interface, we'll create a public abstract which will return instructor and get instructor, and it will have a string name, the same arguments which we have for the instructor constructor, and int years of experience, then a string title, then a string gender, boolean online courses, and list of courses as a string. So now this is a functional interface because it has one abstract method. Now let's create a class, and this class is constructor reference example. And in this class, first create the public static void main, and what we'll be doing is that we'll be instantiating the instructor factory through instructor new. So instructor factory is equal to instructor and : new. Now we'll create instructor is equal to instructor factory dot get instructor. So this is a supplier. So once you have a get method, then it is a supplier, and let's create our instructor. So Mike, years of experience 10, gender is, title is software developer, just to the next line, and hit the Control P so that I can see the pop-up, and gender is male, and online course is true, and list of courses which I have for him is Java programming. Next one is C++ programming, and next one is Python programming. Java8 is complaining. I expected 6 arguments but found 8. So Mike courses. Okay, so this is arrays dot as list, and so this is an example of how you create constructor reference. Now let's print out the instructor and let's run this program. So it printed out the instructor. So important thing for constructor reference is interface must be a functional interface, and you can instantiate the class through the interface.